And it's time for our Pet of the Week segment, one of my favorite times of the week, and we are joined by Jeff Sheldon. He is a volunteer with Save the Animals Foundation. Jeff, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us. Hey, Sterling, you want to stand up so we can see you? He's
Sterling has been so good so far. Tell us all about Sterling.
Well, Sterling is probably about 6 years old. He is a big guy. He's probably 80 pounds or something like that, but he's a fabulous dog. He rode shotgun with me all the way in here. He's been nice to everybody that he's come in contact with. He got right up on the couch. Hope Channel 9 doesn't mind that, but he was on the couch with me cuddling before we came in here.
There you go.
And he's a great dog. Sometimes we get animals at the shelter and we don't know why we end up with them because they're great dogs. He's beautifully trained. Of course, all the dogs are spayed or neutered. Have their shots, have a chip, so on and so forth. So he's just looking for a home. Obviously, someone who has some strength because, as I said, he's a big dog.
He's a big boy.
But outside of that, he's great with people.
He's got a very sweet temperament. He's been very curious about all of the studio lights and the cameras. So oh my goodness.
He's about had it too. He's lying down, but
having a good time.
There we
so
go.
You said somebody with some strength that'll probably be best for a household. How does he do with other dogs or animals?
Fine, and again, it varies on the animal, on the dog, and on the situation. You know, all pet owners have to be cautious about that, but he does get along with other dogs. So, yeah.
And now he is just chilling and relaxing. Tell us a little bit more about the mission behind your organization.
Okay. Well, as I refer to Save the Animals Foundation as Cincinnati's premier no-kill shelter for cats and dogs. Right now we have about 50 dogs. Probably 20 of them are in foster care for medical conditions or any number of other things. We have about 200 to 250 cats, all available, all sizes, shapes, whatever you're after. The other reason we like to come on is because we want to remind people about it. We're always looking for resources for help one way or another. And there are a couple things that people can be aware of right off the bat. First of all, we need more volunteers.
I was going to ask you about that.
I've been a volunteer since 1989, and who would have known in 1989 that I would have said, oh, I'm going to be there for the next 35 years or whatever, but I don't have dogs at home, so it's a perfect way for me to interact with dogs on a weekly basis or however. So we need dog volunteers, cat volunteers. We even if you don't want to work with animals, we need clerical help sometimes. We need transportation help, so there's a lot of ways you can get involved. And then as far as some upcoming things that are going on, of course, Giving Tuesday is coming up, Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and that's a big fundraiser for us. So if anyone is interested in donating money, we are strictly funded by donations and fundraisers. Especially Giving Tuesday is a great time to do it.
Absolutely.
And we also have a Christmas open house coming up December 4th. And one of the good things about the open house, if there are families that are thinking about getting a dog, you can come to the open house. We do no adoptions during the open house. So you can bring your kids and let them know, look, we're not going to be leaving with a dog today. You can look at the facility. You can look at the animals we have without fear of ending up with one that day.
Hey, it happens sometimes. You go in and you just fall in love and you might end up with someone like Sterling.
Well, you could, and that would be great.
It would be. Now, if someone is interested in Sterling, getting him a forever home, what are the next steps?
Okay. Well, I refer everything that you want to know to staff.org, our website, because that will tell you how adoptions work at this point, because they're pretty much by appointment. And in fact, that's where you will find about our events, how to donate, how to volunteer, anything you want to do, go to staff.org.
Okay, so all of the information that you will need to know if you're interested in supporting in any way, or even taking someone like Sterling home, that is where you should go, staff.org. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing.
If I can include one last thing.
Absolutely.
We're always looking for help from businesses, and a number of businesses in the area have made it a service project for their employees, or the employees have made it the service project for the company. We're always interested in help from other companies as well, too.
Okay, well, hey, you're giving me ideas. We're coming up on the time of giving, so this could be a wonderful initiative. Thanks so much.
You were quite welcome.
Sterling,
we were happy to be here.
You were fantastic. Thanks for coming in, buddy. We so appreciate it.
You can